Hi, my name is Grace, and I'm one of the facilitators at Linkmate. We're a social enterprise devoted to proactive emotional support, and we really believe that everyone should have a mate to turn to in times of need. Today, I want to share my experience with self-esteem and what I've learned from it, and hopefully, it might help you feel a little less alone, or even help you feel a bit more comfortable in opening up about what you might be going through. Self-esteem. For me, I feel like for everyone, it comes from your unique life experiences and how those experiences have shaped you. But for me, I've always felt the need to find validation from external sources, such as like friends, family, parents, in an academic sense, like achieving high grades and appearing successful. And yeah, with Instagram, with social media, I feel like Instagram was the worst one for me. I felt like I was trying to look for validation in likes, shares, followers, things like that. And I felt like it was never enough. And I'd feel very unfulfilled and be on to the next instant gratification, validation kind of thing. And I guess this is because I was searching for fulfillment in an external factor. Whereas over time, I've learned that when you find that validation from within, it builds self-worth and it's more impactful, meaningful, and sustainable. You kind of feel that fulfillment lasts a bit longer. And I think that's because you're building yourself up and giving yourself the power. You're empowering yourself. Because I didn't realize, I guess, how unhealthy it was to put so much weight in on an external factor to dictate how I felt about myself and how I feel about myself and how I see myself. And it's like no wonder I had such poor self-esteem or low self-worth and things like that because I had no control in how I felt or how I saw myself because I was just letting other people decide who I was, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, and how are you ever to know what people are actually thinking at the end of the day? So I was feeling very anxious and insecure. I was constantly second guessing myself, and it made me realize that what I needed to do was maybe empower myself. And I find when I do have low self-esteem, it's because I'm being quite harsh and judgmental and self-critical, and it makes me feel, it leads me to feel worse. So this is like in any area of my life, whether it be like academic, to do with like social things, and just like my own internal self-image. So I find what helps me personally is building myself up, approaching myself with loving kindness and compassion, because in those moments, that's what I feel like I need, and maybe you too. But eventually, I feel like over time it really has helped, and it's built up my confidence and belief in myself and my self-worth. And to be honest with you, I do still struggle with my self-esteem, and I feel like that's totally normal and totally okay. And it's kind of a journey and a learning process. And as you grow and evolve, so does your journey with your mental health and things like that. So that's why I think it's really important to remember to be kind to yourself and very compassionate and empathetic as you would to a friend. Because I've been told, and I believe this fully, that the most important relationship that you have in life is the one that you have with yourself. So, yeah, I really encourage you to nurture that relationship and see where it takes you. But all I'm doing is sharing my story and my experiences and what I've learned. And if you do need professional advice, I encourage you to seek it. And if you do want to chat with one of the mates, someone like me, just head to the Linkmate app. And yeah, bye for now.